What's good, y'all? It's your boy John. I'm back here at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Today is Tuesday, January 25th, and we're here for another park update. So let's get on into it.
While visiting atop the hill, be sure to take a ride on Ninja, the first suspended roller coaster on the West Coast. Or face your fears on Superman Escape from Krypton, where you can let
You guys can look, some of the Pretzel Loop has already been painted. I know it's hard to hear me, but I want to let you guys know that I just saw some of the Pretzel Loop painted. We'll try and zoom in on it when I get off.
And even catch a glimpse of the new colors of Tatsu, scheduled to reopen early 2022. For those heading down the hill, Six Flags Plaza offers you a classic ride on the restored 1912 Grand American Carousel. Between coasters, visit two of the park's largest souvenir shops, Six Flags Emporium and the Looney Tunes Superstore. And take Six Flags home with you, or satisfy your sweet tooth with a homemade thrill.
So I wanted to get a quick shot right here before I walked up. As you can see, it's going to be hard to see, but that part of the track right there of the Pretzel Loop is painted orange already. If you look through the whole jungle of supports and whatnot right there, you can see that part of the track has been painted orange. So that's really cool to see. I'm going to try and get a better look from another angle, but as far as I can tell, that's the only part of the Pretzel Loop that's been painted so far. Arriving over here on top of Samurai Summit, obviously the first thing that you're going to notice is that this part of the roll has been painted completely all the way into there. So you got a support fully painted, as well as the actual piece of track for the roll is painted. So that's really cool to see. Looks like they just gotta finish up this little section right here as far as the track work goes. But and then you got, these two supports right here. But in the back, as you can see, it's already all done as far as the bottom half of the drop, or bottom portion of the drop goes. I'm gonna go down there, get a better look. It looks like they're just picking and choosing at this point. Doesn't look like there's any particular order to the whole thing. I mean, obviously there's an overall order, but as far as going from the bottom to the top of the lift hill, that doesn't seem to be a thing. As you can see, they're just painting this little section right here first. What I can see right now is he just started putting some green paint onto the support structure right there, but that piece of track has already been painted, or at least that little section has. So yeah, this paint job is really coming along fast, guys. Could be open quicker than I'm anticipating, but we'll see. My estimate is, around March, but who knows? Maybe it could get, I would say beginning mid-March, but who knows? Maybe it'll be earlier. Just wanted to get a quick shot over here from the access road, or emergency access road, down to, you can see down to the bottom of the park right here. But I also wanted to show you that section of the Pretzel Loop that has already been painted, which you can see right there. Not too much of it has been painted, kind of just like a section like I was just showing on the lift hill, just a little portion of it. But it's good to see that they've started, and we'll continue to cover that as it goes along. So walking through the pathway between Samurai Summit and Katie's Kettle, here's the section of track that they started painting on the lift hill. Not too much, but you can see how the roll looks from here. They've got that part painted already, and it looks really good at this point. Let's keep walking, see if there's any difference from over here. Kind of just want to keep it moving through this section since it is bright. My apologies for the sun glare, but I'll try and get to where we can see. And yeah, looks like they got a little more of this support structure painted right here, and it looks like the drop is almost complete, at least that I can see from here. Let's go check it out. So not too much has changed from over in this area, but what I did want to point out is I did notice at the very top of the drop, or I'm sorry, the lift hill going into the drop, which we were showing last week, they got a lot more of that done. But what I also noticed that you see right here is that the catwalk for the staircase has been started to get painted green. So this leads me to believe that the entire catwalk is actually gonna be green, which is actually gonna probably look really nice. So just imagine this whole thing, you know, the catwalk being green all the way down. I was wondering whether they're gonna keep it orange or green, but this leads me to believe right here that the entire catwalk will be green. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Do you think it should have been orange, or do you think that the green's gonna look good contrasting with the orange? Let me know. Okay, so just wanted to get a quick shot from over here in front of Tatsu's entrance, just so you guys could get an idea of what's actually been painted so far. Not much over in between the section after the roll into the turnaround, but you know, I don't know, I haven't shown this yet. They do have a sign up in case you were wondering. When you come to the entrance, this is what you'll see. Repainting in progress. The beast will be unleashed early 2022. And the queue's filled with a bunch of paint equipment and stuff. They got the screens covered with tarps. And if we go over here, we might be able to see some of the Pretzel Loop. Yeah, you can just see the top of it poking out, the part that they started painting. So, yeah, but as far as being able to go in there, you can't. Yeah, obviously until it's back open. So they've actually opened up the pathway down to the underground from Katie's Kettle, and I'm able to get some cool shots of the drop being completely finished as far as the paint goes, and it looks really good actually in this section. But what I also wanted to point out while I'm here is that the way some of you were inquiring about how they're going to paint, obviously, the tallest part of the coaster, and what they do is they use these little motorized baskets right here. And what they do is they're counterbalanced to where they're able to winch themselves up all the way to the top of the structure of whatever they need to be painted. So that's all that they're sitting in right there that you see. And they'll go up there, and you see all these hoses over here. Some of these are for the pressure washer. And then obviously some of them are just, I'm sorry, some of them for air and some of them are running water. My apologies. But yeah, they also got some ropes right here. I'm not sure what the ropes are for. Maybe they use those to guide themselves up, keep the basket straight. But yeah, it's really cool to see these components right here up and close. Let me get a close-up of it for you. And that's what they use. Here's a shot as if you were coming up from the underground into Katie's Kettle. Wanted to show you guys how it looks from here, since we haven't been able to get into this section since the last update, but it is definitely looking good and definitely popping out through the trees in the forest. Looking awesome. Just wanted to get a shot of Tatsu from over here, kind of by the pub area, exit of West Coast Racers area. You can see what they've got done from here. Also over here you can see they've got that done, but that's obviously towards the beginning of the paint job right there. Just wanted to give you guys a shot of how it looks from over here. So checking in on Wonder Woman, not much to report over here as far as the Justice League side goes. Don't see anything different really in the area. Same stuff from last week, guys, in this area. We'll go check in over by DC Universe. Look who decided to take a swim. Just wanted to get a shot of Crazanity really quick because a lot of you have been asking how busy the park is. Well, look how many people are on Crazanity right now. See if you guys can count. Literally almost a Zen ride. If you can see the two people on there. There they are. Yeah. It's a great time to come to the parks, y'all. If you didn't know. Arriving over at the DC Universe. Trying to see what I noticed. Different. There isn't too much. I mean, it's a little more cleaned up than last time. There is a trench that's dug out, actually. Sorry, right here. Sorry for the glare from the sun. But yeah, there's a trench that's dug out right there. Besides that, I mean, I see the Batman logo is gone that somebody pointed out last time on the update in the background off the front of it, and it just says the ride. But besides that, I don't see too much different in the area. Not too much to report here. Maybe there's a few more markers than that were here last time, but besides that, I do not see anything different. I'll go check in from the other angle and we'll see if we can see anything from there, but nothing too much to report from here, y'all. So taking a look from here, don't see too much different. Let me zoom in on the station. Doesn't look like much going on over in the station area. Not too much, at least from last week. They are definitely doing work in there, I can tell that. It looks like there's steady progress going on inside the station, so that's good to see. I know you don't see a lot going on the outside lately. I mean, besides like obviously the deconstruction work of Wonder Woman right here and obviously the Flash, but I can't tell you for sure, pardon Superman in the background, but what I can tell you for sure is that they are doing a lot of work inside the station. So that's awesome to see. I'll continue to cover that, obviously, as well as everything else in this area. For those asking about Superman in the comments last week, as you can see, it's open, but I believe it's only the reverse launching side for now. So that's going to conclude it for today's update. I appreciate everybody tuning in as always. Now, I'll be back at the park later this week if something significant happens, as always. If not, I will be back next week for the usual coverage. Just on that note, I wanted to apologize for not being so, I mean, as far as the days go of the release of the update, sorry for not being so consistent as of late. I've had a hectic schedule with work and stuff, so kind of just playing the updates by ear as far as what day of the week I'm available to get to the park. So my apologies for that. They should be getting back to, you know, like the regular Tuesdays or Mondays, like usual soon. But until then, I appreciate everybody bearing with me and continuing to support the channel and the updates. It's much appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed. But yeah, just wanted to thank you all, and make sure to tune in next week as I'll be back at the park if nothing significant happens the rest of this week. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thank you all again, and until the next one, this is John, and this has been your Theme Park ERT.